Sometimes the hardest thing about saving money is just getting started. Your budget should outline how your expenses measure up to your income. Yo guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jim Bernardo and here are the 7 tips in saving money. Sometimes the hardest thing about saving money is just getting started. So here are some tips and how these tips can help you develop a strategy, simple strategy, so you can save for all your short, medium, and long-term saving goals. Number 1, track your expenses. The first step to start saving money is to figure out how much you spend. Keep track of all your expenses, as in all. You may use a notebook, nasabi ko na to sa aking first vlog, or your phone, your Microsoft Excel, or your Apple numbers. And once you have your data, organize the numbers by category, such as either gas, utilities, groceries, mortgage, and then total each amount. If you are using a credit card for your monthly expenses, your statement of account is an essential tool as your basis. I mentioned this in my previous video that personally I use my phone in tracking my expenses. Most specifically, I'm using the Notes app in my phone. So you can look for other applications, an expenses tracker or expense app, whatever, that will help you get started and make it a habit. Number 2, budget for savings. Once you have an idea of how much you spend for a month, you can now begin budgeting. Your budget should outline how your expenses measure up to your income. So you can plan your spending and limit over. Include a savings category. Aim to save 10 to 15% of your income. Just aim, pero I know we have different stories, we have different sources, amount of income. But if you can aim to save at least 10 to 15% of your income, that's good enough. Number 3, find ways to cut your spending. If your expenses are too high that you can have or you can save kahit na super duper gusto mo, it might be very difficult for you to save. So find ways to either cut your expenses, identify non-essentials such as still remember the coffee and the egg waffles. Look for ways to save like managing or cancel subscriptions that you didn't use, membership that you don't use, especially if naka-automatic renew siya annually or monthly. Commit to eating only once a month, like monthsaries. Kung hindi mo maiwasan, monthsaries nyo, or try places or food stalls than those fancy restaurants. Kasi, what matters most is the love. Anyway, pag super duper want mo yung isang bagay, give yourself a cooling period. Wait a few days. Personally, I wait for 1 or 2 weeks. Then, usually nawawala yung urge from within. Sounds crazy. Number 4, set goals. One of the best ways to save money is to set a goal, your purpose. Perhaps you're planning a vacation or getting married. Sana all. Then, figure out how much money you'll need and gaano mo katagal bubuluin or pag-iipunan yon. For short-term goals like 1 to 2 years, this includes yung emergency fund, vacation, down payment for a car, plan for those things. Then, for long-term, you have this like 4 to 5, 10 years. It could be down payment for a house or renovation project, education fund for your children, and of course, your retirement fund. If you are saving for a retirement or your child's education, consider putting that money into an investment account that will yield or will give you high fixed interest or low risk. You may set a small, achievable, short-term goal for something achievable, yung hindi suntok sa buwan, yung kaya talaga, such as a smartphone if you want a new phone, or holiday gifts. Kasi reaching your goals and enjoying the fun rewards of your savings, it really gives a physiological, psychological boost and reinforces the habit of saving. Number 5, pick the right tools. If you are saving for short-term goals, consider using time deposits. Personally, sa time deposit, I put savings or I avail time deposits from a co-op. Of course, has a high interest rates than few commercial banks. For long-term goals, consider you can explore either mutual funds or unit investment trust fund or UITF. You may check your bank. They usually have that kind of products. Before I tried Metrobank Aspire, and it was really good. It really in good hands. Well, that's not a paid ad. Also, try the modified Pag-ibig 2 or the MP2 of Pag-ibig Fund. Basta remember, you don't have to pick just one account. Look carefully at all your options and consider the things like minimum balance, your fees, your interest rates, so you can choose and mix that will help you save for your goals. Number 6, choose automatic. Almost all banks usually offer automated bank transfer to and from your savings account. You can schedule when, how much, and where to transfer your money, and even split your direct deposit. So a portion of your every monthly income or your paycheck goes to this particular account into your savings account, which usually I do. And it feels so good. Honestly, it feels so good because it generally reduces the temptation to spend the money instead of saving it. Especially today, online charges are waived like InstaPay and PesoNet. They are now free because of the Bayanihan law. Unlike before the pandemic, I think it's 30 pesos or 25 pesos per transfer. Number 7. Join my Facebook exclusive group called My Financial Journey, and I will be posting there the 7 tips in saving money. And also, if you have things in mind or tips that you're doing na hindi nabanggit, kindly share that to that Facebook exclusive group and let others learn from your best practices, from your experiences, and all together, we will achieve our financial goals. So that's it. Review your budget and check your progress, check your growth every month, and understanding how to save money may even inspire you to find more ways to save and hit your financial goals faster.